What is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis on Analysis Playground playoff edition, going exclusively on YouTube on Analysis Playground on there. We're going to talk about how the Cleveland Cavaliers went up 3-0 versus the Miami Heat. And I had the Heat getting swept in this series, and it's looking like they will be. And the Cavaliers, they had some guys missing like Darius Garland, and they still won 124-87. That was really crazy because they finished the first quarter up 33-20, and it was just ugly after that. 29-22 in the second, 26-22 in the third, and then they won a fourth quarter 36-23, winning every single quarter against the Miami Heat, showing you that they're just that much better than them, have more scoring, have better shooting, have better players. And you can make an argument they have a coaching staff that's on the same level as the Heat. Now, we have to see how this series is going to end, and it's going to be over soon, it looks like. But let's just talk about the Cavaliers in general. Evan Mobley, 32 minutes, 8 of 13 from the field, 2 of 4 from three, 1 of 1 from the free throw line. He had 19 points tonight. He only had 6 rebounds, 1 of them was offensive, with 3 assists, a steal, a block, 2 turnovers, 1 personal foul, +8 and plus minus. And Jared Allen, he was 8 of 9 from the field, played 26 minutes. He was 6 of 6 from the free throw line. He had 22 points, 10 boards, so 20 and 10 for him. 2 of his rebounds offensive with assists, a turnover, a personal foul. He was a +20 and a plus minus. That was the best for the starters tonight. And you got to look at it, as long as their bigs are playing well, moving the ball and being in the areas that they need to be in and scoring high percentage shots, that's all you can really want for them. I thought the bigs would be the difference in this series. I think that made sense. Like, whoever bigs play better is going to win that game. And you can make an argument that the Cavaliers bigs are better because Jared Allen was an all-star and Evan Mobley was an all-star too. So it makes sense that they played at a high level, especially with a guy missing like Garland. They have to find offense from somewhere, and they found it through their bigs. Donovan Mitchell, 30 minutes, 4 of 14 from the field, 3 of 8 from three, 2 of 5 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 1 of them was offensive with an assist, a turnover, a personal foul. He was a +9 and plus minus. He only had 13 points, was a little bit of a letdown of a game from Donovan Mitchell, but it doesn't matter that much. They were still able to win. He still was looking for his shots. He was still taking the shots he normally does. It just didn't fall tonight, and it sometimes don't. But the team that he's playing on is so good that they can win, even though he didn't have the greatest game. Max Drew stepped it up a little bit in this game, played 31 minutes. He was 7 of 13 from the field, 4 of 9 from three. He did get 9 rebounds also, with 3 of them being offensive with 5 assists. He had 4 personal fouls. He's a +18 and plus minus, and he finished with 18 points. This was the type of game that he needed to have, and he's capable of it, and he did that tonight. And I love the fact that he did so many other things besides spacing the floor. I mean, have as much of an impact as you can each and every game is all they can ask you for. And he did that. But the worst part of his games was getting those 4 personal fouls. And that was really about it. Sam Merrill started, he played 19 minutes. He was 0 3 from the field, and it was all 3-point attempts. And he shot no free throw, so he finished with 0. It's hard to start somebody that doesn't really give you nothing offensively, but he did have 1 assist and 2 rebounds, and 1 of them was offensive with a turnover and a personal foul. He was a +3 and plus minus. Dean Wade played 22 minutes. He also had 0 points because he went 0 2 from 3. He did grab 4 rebounds and had 2 assists. He had 1 turnover and a personal foul. He finished as a +19 and plus minus. Jalen Tyson played 5 minutes. He was 3 of 4 from the field, 1 of 1 from three. Did have 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and the steal. He was a +8 and plus minus. He finished with 7. DeAndre Hunter had a huge game off the bench with 21 points in 28 minutes. He was 6 of 8 from the field, 3 of 5 from three, 6 of 6 from the free throw line. He had 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and also ended up having a steal, 2 turnovers, and 3 personal fouls. He finished with the highest plus minus tonight with a +34. I love what I seen out of him. He's just the fact that he can come at you with so much strength, and he also can hit shots from the perimeter and also get to the free throw line and knock those down at a decent percentage. you have to love what DeAndre Hunter gives you, especially because he's also a great defender, especially depending on who you put him on. And he just makes them not be able to attack so many weaknesses that Cleveland can have sometimes defensively, but they usually can offset it with having good shooting like they did tonight from three. Isaac Okoro, 4 or 6 from the field, 1 or 3 from the 3 point line, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 3 personal fouls, +9 and +/- 9 points. Tristan Thompson got out there, 5 minutes for him, 2 boards, did a lot of screen setting, and that was his night. He finished as a +8 and +/- He didn't score a basket. Ty Jerome kept scoring like he has been this entire series. He's been a good help for them. 5 of 11 from the field, 1 or 3 from the 3 point line, 2 or 2 from the free throw line. He also did get a double off the bench with 13 points and 11 assists. So he also had 3 rebounds, 2 steals, a +33 and +/. Javante Green, 1 or 3 from the field. He was 0 2 from the 3 point line, 1 rebound. It was also had an assist and a steal, +8 and +/- 2 points. And then Craig Porter Jr. played 5 minutes. He had a assist, a steal, a turnover. He finished as a +8 and +/, and that was his night. The rest of the guys was either injured or didn't play. Coach's decision. 46 of 86, 53% from the field. 15 of 40, 37% from three. 17 of 20, 8 of 5%, 85% from the free throw line. 13 offensive rebounds, 46 total. 32 assists, 7 steals, 1 block. 9 turnovers and 15 personal fouls. They didn't foul a lot. They also didn't turn the ball over that much, and they rebounded really good, and they made their shots from free throw and three and from the field. If they're going to do that, they're going to be tough to beat no matter who they're going against. And that's why they was the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference the entire year, just because they can do that each and every game, regardless who's out there, and that's what makes them tough. Andrew Wiggins had another bad game. He was 3 of 10 from the field. He did go 2 of 4 from three, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. That's not good either. 1 rebound, 3 assists, 2 blocks, 2 turnovers, 2 personal fouls. He was a -22 and +/. And like I said, he finished with double figures, but they needed him to finish with more points than what he did. He doesn't really have enough moves. He's a little predictable sometimes, and you can let him shoot because he's not the greatest shooter. And the Heat is going to be in trouble if he can't do better than that, because Bam did step up tonight offensively. 9 of 20 from the field. He was 4 of 7 from three. He had 9 rebounds. 4 of them was offensive with an assist, 6 turnovers, 2 personal fouls. He's a -28 and +/. He ended up getting 22 points, which actually was the most points on the team tonight, because Tyler Hero only got 13 shots off, and he only made 5 of them. He was 1 of 3 from three, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He did have 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 3 turnovers, and 2 personal fouls. He's a -26 and +/. He ended up having 13 points tonight. And if that's going to be the best you're getting from Tyler Hero, there's no way you beating Cleveland in any game. And that's why they got blown all out tonight. They really got blown out, because Davion Mitchell started again, and he was one of their better players again. And he has been since he's gotten there. Even in the playing tournament, he was big for them. But he played 37 minutes. He was 7 of 11 from the field, which was great. And also 2 of 2 from three, which was good too. He went 0 of 1 from the free throw line. He had 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 3 personal fouls. He was a -20 and +/. He had 16 points. Khalil Ware only had 8. They needed more out of him offensively too, but there's not much he can really do. I feel like he did what he normally should be doing in their offense. He was 3 of 5 from the field, 2 of 3 from the 3 point line, 5 rebounds, two assists, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul. He was a -10 and +/. And you look at the bench, didn't get one guy in double figure in any statistical category. That just can't happen, because you're already down in talent. You're already down in shooting. And you can make an argument that they're not going to shoot the basketball better from three than what they did tonight. and they shot 47% from three, 16 to 34, and they still got blown out, which just shows you how good Cleveland really is offensively and defensively. Duncan Robinson 101 from the field. It was a three, but he also went 3-3 from the free throw line, so he finished with 6 points, one turnover, two personal fouls, and a minus 14 and plus minus. Like I said, he's more predictable. You know what he's trying to do. You know he's trying to go for it. And if you can stay in front of him and actually communicate how you're going to defend him, you can take him completely out of the game. Haywood Highsmith didn't have a big game tonight. He just shot a bunch of threes and only made one. He was 1 of 4 from three. He did get a rebound, assist, 2 steals, and 4 personal fouls, but he was a minus 15 and plus minus with 3 points. And getting 4 personal fouls in 15 minutes is a bad thing too. Nikola Jovic been getting more minutes, but he didn't make a shot really. He was 1 of 7 from the field, 1 of 6 from three. He only had 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal, but that's good because he only played 19 minutes. He also had a turnover in the personal foul. He finished as a minus 20 and plus minus. He had 3 points. Jaime Jaquez Jr. played 5 minutes. He had 1 turnover. He was a minus 8 and plus minus. And Pelly Larson, 2 of 5 from the field, 2 of 4 from three. He had 2 rebounds, 1 of his offensive, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 turnover, and a minus 20 and plus minus. He had 6 points. They got some bad shooting from their bench, and that's what they needed less of. But it just shows you how perfect you have to play to beat some of the best teams in the NBA. And if you're not doing that, especially you have a talent disadvantage, you're not going to have too much success. 32 of 76, 42% from the field as a team, 7 of 10, 70% from the free throw line, 29 rebounds, 18 assists, 6 steals, 3 blocks, 16 turnovers, and 17 personal fouls. And they didn't even score 90 or 100 points, showing you that they are not going to do much in this series if they don't have multiple guys making shots on the perimeter and playing harder defensively. And, I had the Miami Heat getting swept in this series. This is more proof that I wasn't as crazy as people might have thought. People say, wow, you don't think the Heat can win one game? The Heat is a team that you just don't know what they're going to do. You just don't know how they're going to play. And their offense is just scattered. You just don't know who's going to shoot well. You just don't know who's going to play well. I feel like they run good plays. They make good decisions. They couldn't be a decent defensive team, but that's some nights and not every night. And in the playoffs, you only can win one game if everything goes right. Cleveland doesn't make enough mistakes. They don't have enough bad shooting games. They can get hot in a quarter. They can get hot in 2 minutes. And remember, the Heat can struggle to score. The Heat can struggle to match that. And that's a big reason why I didn't see them winning the game. Like, even if Cleveland have a bad game like we seen in game 2, they can still get hot enough to put up enough of a lead that the Heat just can't compete with enough to be able to get back in the game or stay in front of the game long enough to be able to win it. And that's why these teams are known as better teams. They can close better. They defend better. They communicate better. They play better together. They know what to do in crucial situations. They know how to make the better plays and better execution. And I just think that can be the tough part about being a team like Miami that's still trying to figure those things out. Yeah, and I mean, even if you make a lot of mistakes, Cleveland's capitalizing off of it more than Miami. Miami not really getting any steals or getting any tough things to do to force Cleveland to make bad decisions. They're not forcing them turnovers. They're not making enough things happen for themselves. And that's another reason why they down in this series. The Miami Heat, a lot of people thought like they should win the playing tournament. Well, you're going against teams on the same level as you. You're not going against a team that's better than you. You're not going against a team that can do more than you. You're just going against a team that you should be able to be competitive against. And that's what they did in the playing tournament. We can give them credit for that. But when it was time to go against a legitimate team, I just felt like they'd be overmatched, and it ended up being true. And I just don't see them winning the game. Like, they had their shot to win one in game 2. They blew it. They couldn't close it. They couldn't finish it. And now I think it's just more of a wrap up of we just got to do what we have to do just to get to that next game to try to close them out again. And they rely so much on the jump shot, and they just don't have, like I said, they shot well tonight from 3, but they couldn't really make no other shots outside of that. And, you got to give better defensive effort if you want to be able to slow another team down to give you a better chance of winning. And the Heat just couldn't do that in any game of this series. And if they're not going to stay hot and they can't generate good shots, they're going to be out of there the next game, unfortunately. And it happens. Like, it doesn't matter how close the game was. It doesn't matter how good you played. Did you win it or did you lose it? And that's all that really matters in this game, even in the regular season. And it's the only thing that matters in the playoffs. Who can win 4 games first is all that matters. And the Miami Heat, they too far down in this series, and I think it's finito. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell for more analysis. And if you're new to the channel, I do conversation videos just like this and various different NBA-only topics. I also do breakdowns with real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, and also future stars. I also do mock draft and draft coverage. So, yeah, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for telling me your opinion. I appreciate that. Showing you that you're a good subscriber and you wanted to spend some time with your boy Quinn. And that's the whole purpose of going live, even though I kind of have to. But other than that, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for supporting my social medias on my channel. If you want to see some other things besides NBA only content I do on this channel, I also got my email if you don't want to message me or leave a comment on social media or on YouTube. You can do it on my email. Other than that, hope you guys enjoyed your day. Hope you all stay blessed. I got more instant analysis coming up for the other games that's going on now and going on later today. So I'll see you guys later. Let's continue to make 2025 better than 2015. Let's one up that year and have fun doing it. We've been good for the first 4 months this year, so let's try to do it for the rest of the year. Also, love y'all. Thank y'all for appreciating the content. Thank you for continuing to come back. Thank y'all for staying subscribed, and thank y'all for subscribing, and thank y'all for enjoying the content to the best of your ability. Other than that, I'm going for now. See you guys later. Peace out. Stay blessed up.